So why target infill lots? Number one, less competition. Who do you know that's actually doing it?
Text me and I'll text you back. Text me and I'll text you back. Text me then I'll text you back. You text me then I'll text you back. Text me then I'll text you back. TikTok, you don't stop. I will help you make your paper stack. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at now? 205-964-5243. Yep. 205-964-5243. You know.
Hello guys, this is Ty, aka the Flip Man. So you want to start wholesaling real estate. As you noticed, I didn't say wholesaling houses. This is just real estate because we're looking at dirt, aka infill lots. This is an opportunity to get in, make money faster than you can with houses on a low competition asset like infill lots. In this video, I'm going to give you the blueprint on what you need to do, what you need to look for when targeting infill lots. So let's start the video. So why target infill lots? Number one, less competition. Who do you know that's actually doing it? You can find these anywhere. You can virtually do this from anywhere in the country easier than you can virtually wholesale houses. Guess what? You don't ever have to show the property in most cases. Now, if the owner lived next door here, might be a little issue. People just showing up looking at their lot. But in most cases, the door is always open because there's no fence or barrier for them to take a look at the property. Now, a lot of investors, they will analyze these strictly online and never visit the property if it fits into what they're looking for. You can sell these for more and have larger paydays in most cases than you will with houses. They're very easy to put under contract. The owners are normally very receptive. They normally don't owe anything on the property, which makes it easier for you to negotiate either a straight deal or even an owner finance situation. So infill lots need to be a direct target to you. So when you roll by a property and you think it's an infill lot, now you have to have the right tool, which I'll show you. So boom, I told you I was going to show you a tool that you can use while you're out driving for dollars, looking for vacant lots that's going to make this a lot easier in the process of finding the deal, finding the owner of the property. Then this is one of the apps that will do this for you. Now, obviously, you can look for houses also, but the purpose of this particular video is identifying infill, vacant lots, and the actual owners. So what you'll do is you'll go over to geolocate. Okay, so now when you're over at geolocate, you just hit the little arrow here in the bottom right of the screen, and it's automatically going to zoom in to where you're located. So you're driving for dollars on a particular property. And so if you get in front of this property right here, this is an actual vacant lot right here. Okay, so I selected that particular property. So now what you want to do is, if it's a property that you're going to target, if you'll notice the little heart right here to the bottom right above details of the screen, once you select that option, then the little spinning wheel is going to buffer. It's going to take a second, but what it'll do is it'll actually save that property that you can actually access later on your desktop version of the actual tool. And once you on the desktop version, once you favorite properties that you locate through your driving for dollars or whatever purpose you're out there looking for properties, you just go to the laptop version or the desktop version under My Properties. And then down here at the bottom where it says mobile, just select your name. It'll pop up and then it'll show mobile favorites. So those are the ones that you favorited while you were out driving for dollars or whatever your purpose was. Okay, so now back over to the app here. So if you select details, it's going to pull up the information on the property. If you'll notice up here at the top right where it says 9,044 lot square footage, that's the size of the actual lot. Down here where it says property details, if you scroll up, you can see the person's name, right? If I select it, it opens it up, it shows in care of that individual's name. And then it also shows the actual mailing address for the property. If I tap on the screen under mailing address, it shows the full address where you can reach out to them and using the skip tracing. Okay, now the next thing is, if you want to look at the actual lot size of the property, you can see where it says lot size is 0.208 acres. And again, obviously you can look at it as far as square footage. The one big thing that you want to look at is under skip tracing. Now you could be sitting right in front of the lot if you wanted to and skip trace that particular person to give them a call to see if they're interested in selling their property. So I hit the skip trace option, and then if I hit run skip, it's going to ask me, do I want to proceed? So you have to add money to your account, and I'll just show you here in a second. But once I hit proceed, and while we're waiting on that to pull up the information on that property, again, if you want to add money to your account, if you go to settings, and down here, your card should already be loaded. You go down here, you select your card, put the amount, acknowledge, and then purchase. You can just put $5 or $10 there, and that'll allow you to skip trace a number of properties because it's only 10 cents. Okay, so now back over here to the app, it shows where it actually skip traced that person's information. So now you can actually reach out to them if you wanted to. So that's just a few of the things that the app can do for you. But the main thing is you're able to search for properties as you're actually driving around, and you can just tap on any of the properties to pull up information on that actual owner and the property itself. To get access to this tool, text the word tool to 205-964-5243. Now back to the video. To be able to pull this off, to determine, number one, the actual boundaries of that particular property, who owns it, and then obviously how to contact that individual. Now, guess what? You could do this by yourself, but we would love to partner with you on these infill lots. Now, all neighborhoods are really in play, but the higher price the houses are, the bigger the opportunity is going to be for you, because at some point it won't make sense to build in some neighborhoods brand new houses versus others, because the new construction will cost more than what it makes sense or what houses are selling for. So you have to keep that in mind. But for the most part, if you're in $300,000 neighborhoods and up, and depending on the square footage of the houses that are being built, you're normally good to go. But that's not a deal breaker. So again, the door is always open, less competition, easy to contact the owners. They don't owe anything in most cases. They're going to be much more receptive than they are when you're dealing with houses. You can do the same thing as far as cold calling, text messaging, even bandit signs for lots, and you're going to get a much different, much larger, faster response than you are with houses. So if you want to partner with us, just follow the steps on the screen right now, and I'll see you on the flip side.